Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com, and thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited to be back with you today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I am featuring the Oh So Eclectic stamp set. I love this set. I finally ordered it, and this is my first time to play around with it, and I really love it. I'm gonna have to use the coordinating framelits just a little bit more to learn how to use these a little bit better, but I absolutely love this bundle. So you can purchase the coordinating framelits as well as the stamp set in my online store as a bundle, and when you do that you actually save 10%, and I think you guys are going to enjoy the project that I'm going to share with you today featuring this bundle. So today I'm going to share with you one of my most favorite things to share every month, and that is my customer thank you card. So for everyone who shopped in my online Stampin' Up! Store during the month of June, you will be receiving one of these handmade cards from me in the mail. I love making these cards to send to you guys. I don't write in the actual card. I leave these blank so that you can use them in your own card collection, but I do attach a handwritten note to the thank you card. So this is the card that I designed for my June customer appreciation or thank you card. So I've got a couple of different designs here using the Naturally Eclectic Designer Series paper. I've got one more, and that Designer Series paper actually coordinates with the stamp set as well as the framelits. So I absolutely love how this card turned out. It's a very simple card, but such a nice card to look at. Very sweet, thoughtful little card. So I'm excited to share with you just how easy it is to create. And then for my June thank you gift, I actually had a special going for the month of June since it was the launch of the new catalog. Everyone who shopped in my online Stampin' Up! Store is receiving a full roll of the mini chevron ribbon. This is the Bermuda Bay. This comes in a few other colors as well, but everyone who placed an order is receiving the Bermuda Bay ribbon in addition to the handmade card as a little thank you gift. So I'm so excited to mail these out this week. So these will be going out by the end of the week. And then I never forget about my Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So I always include a handmade card and the little treat for my subscribers as well. So they will actually be receiving these super cute paper ribbon spools. And there's 2 feet of the Bermuda Bay mini chevron ribbon on here. So I just stamped these little paper spools to match the card. And then on the back, I wrote the name of the ribbon as well as the item number in case they need to order more. So I'm so excited to send these out to my subscribers as well. And I need to make one more of these, so I'm going to go ahead and make it on the video just so I can share with you how easy it is to create these little spools. They just are so cute, and they would make really easy gifts to send out to people or crafty friends, whatever. I just think they're so adorable. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with some Whisper White cardstock and do the stamping for our card. So I've got my Lemon Lime Twist ink pad, and I've got the solid image. Let me show you. I'm going to be stamping this image first here, and then this detailed image that goes on top. And with this image, it's already the stamp is already designed to stamp lighter, so you don't actually have to stamp off when you stamp this one. It's going to naturally be a lighter shade of the Lemon Lime Twist, so you can stamp full strength for both of these images. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm just going to ink this up and stamp it down, and then I'm going to come in on top with the detailed image and just line that up. And there you go. Wow, I did a great job. So you can see I stamped full strength on both of those. No need to stamp off. I love that Stampin' Up! Thinks about these things when they create stamps, so that makes it so easy. So now I'm coming in with my Night of Navy, and I'm gonna stamp You're Just Lovely. Such a perfect sentiment. And my amazing customers are just that. They're absolutely lovely, and I love them to pieces. All right, so let's go ahead and prep for the big shot work. So I've got my magnetic platform here, then I've got a cutting plate, a very well used cutting plate. So I'm gonna start by laying down our stamped layer here, And then I've got some Emerald Envy cardstock, and then I've also got some Lemon Lime Twist. And then I've got 2 of our stitched circle framelits. I've got the largest one here, and then I've got another one. I almost forgot what I was doing there. I've got another one, and this one will go right over that. And then I'm going to bring in this little thinlet here from my Eclectic thinlets, and we're just going to lay that right on top of that Emerald Envy. Put another cutting plate, and then we're going to run this through the Big Shot. All right, so we've got our pieces all die cut out, quick and easy. So I'm going to take my little leaf piece, and I'm just going to tuck my stitched circle right in there and flip this over, and we're going to actually attach all of these pieces together just using a nice little load of dimensionals. So I'm going to take 3 here, attach that little stem, get that down. Then we will attach this one onto our Lemon Lime Twist, just like that. And then attach this layer to the card with dimensionals. All right, so I've got the rest of the pieces here for our card. So for our card base, I've got a piece of Night of Navy cardstock. This is cut at 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I have scored it at 4.25 inches. And then I've got a piece of Berry Burst cardstock. This is cut at 3.5 inches by 4.75 inches. And then I've got some of that Naturally Eclectic Designer Series paper. This is beautiful. This paper is actually watercolored, and you can see when you look up close, absolutely gorgeous, and it is double-sided. This is cut at 3.25 inches by 4.5 inches, and I'll have all of these measurements over on today's core dating blog post, and that is linked in the video description below. So I'm just going to take the Designer Series paper, and I'm going to add it offset to the Berry Burst. So just like that. I think that looks good. Then I'm going to flip this over and just put a little bit of fast fuse on the back. And then I've got some of the Berry Burst finely woven ribbon, and I'm just going to wrap this around and adhere it just like that. And then we'll add a little bit more fast fuse to the back, and then we'll add this to the front of our card, again at an angle. So I'll do it like that, right about there. Looks good. Perfect. So now I'm just going to bring in my bone folder, give it a nice crease, and then we can go ahead and add our layer on top. See how quick and easy this card is? Love this card. So we'll just put that right in the center, just like that. Give it a press. And there you go. Quick and easy, you guys. I absolutely love this card. What do you think? So now I'm going to share with you how to create the little ribbon spool. It really is easy to do. So I've got my envelope punch board here, and I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is cut down to 2.25 inches by 4.25 inches, and I'm just going to slide this right in here, and I'm going to punch this at 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to slide down and punch it at 2.75 inches. Yeah, right there. Okay, and now I'm just going to rotate around and again punch at 1.5 inches, and then slide down and punch at 2.75 inches. Okay, and then you've got something that looks like this. So now I'm just going to come in with my scissors and get them in that little dip right there and trim off that little hump. It's okay if it's not trimmed off exactly straight because your ribbon's going to cover that up anyways. Turn it and do the other side as well. All right, so now I'm just going to bring in a little piece of scratch paper and my little ribbon spool, and we're going to do some stamping. And I've got my Lemon Lime Twist back out, and again we're just going to stamp the exact same flower from the card onto our spool so that they coordinate. So I'm just going to stamp the bottom right hand corner, ink up, stamp the upper left hand corner, then we'll bring in the little layer, a detailed layer, and just line this up, not too bad, and then do the same thing. Let me bring this down, line it up, Woo, that was way off. Okay, that's totally off, but that's okay. And then bring in the Night of Navy ink pad. So hard sometimes to line up without getting your head in the camera, and I definitely don't want you seeing my big old head in the camera. Okay, so we got the You're Just Lovely. So now I'm just using my basic black Stampin' Right marker to write the name of the ribbon as well as the item number. All right, so next I've just got 2 feet of that chevron ribbon. So let me just bring that in so you can see that up close. It really is very pretty. And like I said, we have it in a couple of other colors. And you know what? I'm actually kind of liking that that's off center. I think I kind of like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put a little piece hanging over that front and then start wrapping your ribbon around. All right, and then once you get that last little piece, just flip that over, and then I have, I wasn't sure how I wanted to attach it. I was gonna use mini clothespins, and I thought, nah, that's not gonna really ship very well. And so I went digging through some of my stuff, and I had these 2 retired items that I had never used. So I had these bow paper clips. These were in the last, I think these were in the Occasions catalog. I think it was our last Occasions catalog. So I never used these, so I thought, well, I could use those, but then they just seemed so big. And then I saw that I had these mini paper clips left. I had never used these either, so I thought, okay, these will be better and they're a little lighter weight, so we'll just go with those. So I used the white ones, and all you do is poke out the little middle piece here. There we go. And then just tuck it behind, and boom, it attaches perfectly. And I'm sure you could even use regular paper clips if you don't have any of those. As I said, they are retired, but there you go. So quick and easy to make these cute little ribbon spools. I love it. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick and simple tutorial. I love how these cards turned out, and I also hope you enjoyed these cute little ribbon spools. So again, thank you so very much to everyone who shopped with me during the month of June. I truly appreciate you more than you know. Thank you so very much, and I look forward to sending these little goodies out to you guys by the end of the week. And if you're interested in placing an order with me, you can find the link to my online Stampin' Up! Store just below the video in the description notes. You can also head on over to today's coordinating blog post where I've listed all of the supplies that I used today as well as all of the measurements. So thanks again, you guys, for joining me, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye now.